What's good, YouTube? Stormybman, and I'm back with another video editorial. Before we get started, I'd like to say shout out to the LDBC, the Lions Den Boxing Community, New Media, and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. The title of this offering is, Does Canelo Have What It Takes? Saul Canelo Alvarez, 52-1 with 2 draws, 35 KOs, is a fighter who has campaigned in the super welterweight, middleweight, super middleweight, and now challenging at light heavyweight division, and is a multiple-time champion. The thing about Mr. Alvarez is he's uncertain of how to cement his legacy. Each and every time when he's had an opportunity to step up to the plate for a career-defining moment, he has either failed, which happened against Floyd Mayweather Jr., or he has derailed his own path by not facing certain opposition that lay before him. In the midst of doing all of this, he has decided to take a new challenge. Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher, light heavyweight champion, WBO status, and 2-time world titleist. Before losing to Andre Ward in 2016, Sergey had the WBA Super World Light Heavyweight title, the IBF World Light Heavyweight title, and the WBO World Light Heavyweight title all in his grasp. He was a unified champion. Ward managed to derail Sergey's championship reign, and as he learned from those fights with Ward, quality opposition can always rise to the challenge. Sergey was also able to rise, as after suffering a defeat to Editorial Alvarez in 2018, he came back in a rematch and boxed his way to a victory, with his WBO title returning home. Alvarez is looking to challenge Sergey, and I believe he's doing so because he finds weaknesses externally. He can see something. And it may be true, as the Crusher, who's now going on 37 years old, is a little long in the tooth, but he still has a wealth of experience. The fact that he lost to Alvarez by knockout and submission to Andre Ward, who will be a Hall of Famer, it's nothing to hang his head at. It happens in the sport, especially when you face hungry fighters, championship caliber fighters. But when you have a smaller man moving up against you, as in this situation, your experience and guile should be what is feared and respected. Has Canelo bitten off more than he can chew? I have remarked that the X factor in this fight is the corner of Kovalev. James Buddy McGirt, an excellent trainer and former fighter himself, and now Hall of Famer fighter, is the X factor here. In a spirited fight, against rising talent Anthony Yard. Kovalev endured some rough moments before being settled down by his cornerman, McGirt, reminded of what a veteran needs to do. Box this young man and use your jab. Stay behind the jab and you can remain in a safe place and also prevail victoriously. This is what he has to remind Kovalev in this fight against Canelo. If Buddy McGirt is listened to by his young disciple, Canelo is in for a rough night. Sergey has an excellent amateur background in boxing, and as he began to experience knockouts at the pro level, he fell in love with the knockout power and began to believe his own hype. But he has very good boxing skills that cannot be denied. Just as what happens with him outside of the ring shouldn't be overlooked. But we're talking about his boxing here. If Kovalev listens to McGirt, this fight can be very easy for him, very winnable for him. And it would appear that Canelo may not measure up. Canelo is banking on the opposite, that he doesn't listen to his trainer, that he's cutting corners outside of the ring. And it very well may be true, but we will be around to see it. What do you think about all of this? This is Stormybman. Until the next time we speak, peace.